I'm not a financial advisor, and this video is for informational purposes only. Carlos here, and today I'll be talking about an under-the-radar company that is a unicorn farm with multiple shots on goal. It has a track record of 6 consecutive quarters with positive net income and earnings per share, and I've been buying shares continuously. So if you want to know all the details, stay tuned. Before I move on, just make sure to subscribe the channel and hit the notification bell. And please smash the like button also for YouTube algorithm. The company is Victory Square Technologies Inc., ticker VSQTF on OTC markets and VST on CSI. CEO Shafin Tejani is often compared with Cathy Wood. People say he's Cathy Wood with a beard, because he invests and grows companies in early stages. What caught my attention into Victory Square in the first place was its low PE. Trailing 12-month PE is only 2.26, and we're talking about a high-growth company. Victory Square's growth strategy is based on investing and developing disruptive technology companies which can have unicorn billion-dollar valuation potential. Its portfolio consists of 23 companies in sectors such as health tech, esports, AI, blockchain, fintech, and other emerging sectors. Victory Square owns 100% stake in 5 of their portfolio companies, and on the other stakes vary, as you can see in this chart. Recently, the company reported another strong quarter, and here is a short clip with CEO Shafin Tejani talking about that.
For the Q2 for us was April, May, ending June 30th, and we posted positive net income around 2.2 on an adjusted basis and earnings per share of around 2 cents. What's more impressive for us, I think, like you mentioned, consistency. So not just the 6 consecutive quarters dating back to Q1 of last year, but the 6 months of this year. So over the first 2 quarters of 2021, I think our adjusted net income is about 7.6 million positive and about 8 cents a share. So we're happy not only with what we've been able to do over the last 18 months, the last 3 months from ending June 30th, but also for the first half of this year. So all of the data points, are leaving the team pleased, and we're excited about all the subsequent events and kind of what's to come as we look forward.
And Shafin, you also are in a very strong cash position as well, which is always a bonus for a company.
Yeah, so not only do we have a very low burn, our cash and cash equivalents, I think as of June 30th, or just over $6 million dollars. But I think more importantly for us is we built kind of a self-sustaining machine in that as a company, not only do we currently have a strong cash position, but if we ever need to access additional cash, we can do so without any sort of dilution to VST shareholders, in that a number of our portfolio companies are now public and liquid and trading. So it allows us, to take money off the table at higher valuations we've kind of built a self-sustaining business model. So in addition to having a strong cash position today, a low burn, we also have a business that can generate cash as we need.
CEO also said the company will keep executing and generating value for shareholders in the coming quarters.
Absolutely. And I think, if you look at the last, I'd say look at the last 6 quarters. So look at the last 18 months, and I think you'll see a consistent pattern on a quarterly basis. So the one thing is Q2 wasn't an anomaly, Q1 wasn't an anomaly. This is a pattern that I would advise investors to look back at our corporate updates over the last 18 months. But from a subsequent event perspective and to look forward, one, I think that pattern will continue. Mm-hmm. But in Q3 alone, when you look at our Q2 numbers, you mentioned Hydrate, Copilot. There are a number of companies, Draft Label, VS Digital Health. They don't show up on our assets because of our ownership stake. So I think investors can look forward to these things being unlocked in value or to closer towards their fair market value on a quarterly basis. So yeah, I think investors can continue to look forward to positive net income, earnings per share, new portfolio companies coming to ecosystem, portfolio companies being spun out to add value, and the potential of common share dividends as we spin those assets out. So we're excited about about the future. Q3 again has been very strong for us. Anyone can go on to CoinMarketCap and look at the CQT token. to see what our current value of that asset is today to already see that there's an anticipation for another positive quarter in Q3.
Victory Square has been distributing to its shareholders dividend shares from portfolio companies being spun out, and I can prove it because I already received dividend shares from two of those companies, Game On and Fantasy 360 Technologies. In my opinion, Victory Square is a great company that is investing in disruptive technologies that will shape the world. The company locked its sights onto three main target areas over the next decade that will improve people's lives: solving the climate crisis, driving the genomic revolution forward, and creating the next generation of the Internet. I believe once the crowd of investors realizes the true value and potential of Victory Square Technologies, stock is going to explode. As always, keep in mind that I'm not a financial advisor and you should always do your own research before investing in any stock. Wish you the best and thanks for watching.